I know, look, I apologize. I'm sorry. Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes, has been out for a little over a week now. But if you were keeping up with my videos, then you know I was dealing with some family issues, which is all good now. Everything's cleared up, and I'm in like the best time in my life right now. But point is, I wasn't able to watch the movie because I wasn't here at my home. So I saw it tonight. It's like 11 as I'm recording this. So yeah, it's pretty late, and if I'm not as enthusiastic or hyper, I guess it's just because I'm tired. So also due to that is probably just going to be a review of not really party style, where there's no spoilers in the front and then spoilers in the back. I'm just going to be talking about any and everything, so just consider it a spoiler review. I apologize, but I assume you've all seen it by now because I'm giving a late review. So this was incredible. This is just my personal opinion. This was the perfect trilogy. This was a perfect trilogy. Movies aren't able to do this all the time. The second movie was better than the first movie, and the third movie was better than the second movie. That's just my personal opinion. I absolutely loved it. Like I said, incredible. The CGI, special effects, the storytelling, the acting, everything was amazing. And what I loved most about this film, and no, some people might be like, yeah, action, yeah, this, that. Well, for me, what I loved the most was that what they have done, what Matt Reeves and everybody who worked on these movies have done, is made it to where you can feel the apes' emotions. And that's the thing, like, they don't really talk besides specific ones, and then a lot of the time they're using sign language and stuff, but just by their facial expressions and the way they move and stuff, you could feel their emotions. Like, when they're happy, when they're sad, when they're worried, when they're upset. You can feel compassion. You can feel empathy. You can feel empathy for them. You can feel all of their emotions. They don't even have to talk. You just have to look at them and how they move, their facial expressions, and you could tell how they're feeling. And speaking about facial expressions and their movements, this is some of the best CGI I've ever seen. It looks as if they are there, as if it's not CGI at all. Like, most of the time, I completely forget it's CGI. This is I do not know how they do it. I do not know how they make the CGI as good as it's been in the Planet of the Apes movies. In each movie, the CGI gets better and better and more realistic and more realistic. It's absolutely crazy how amazing it is. And Matt Reeves is amazing. Now I can't wait for the Batman. Now I cannot wait for the Batman. Okay? After seeing Matt Reeves' work for Planet of the Apes, he's directing Ben Affleck's Batman? My favorite Batman? The DCEU Batman? He is going to kill it. He is going to kill it. I cannot wait for this Batman solo film. I'm telling you, Matt Reeves is outstanding. Absolutely amazing. I loved all of the main characters and the new characters that were introduced. Bad ape me Bad Ape. Everybody loved him, and like I said, I saw this. Well, this has already been out for a week and a few days now, so it wasn't a full theater, of course, but you know, enough people were there, and everybody who was there absolutely loved Bad Ape. That's just what I'm calling him, because I think that's what he called himself, I believe. So everybody loved Bad Ape. He was funny throughout the film, and it didn't take away from the seriousness that was the war going on. You know, like everything he did when he did it, it worked, and it was hilarious. I really loved the girl. I loved the girl, and she had the disease. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I think it was Silamin. I don't remember exactly what the disease was called, but she had the disease that basically she couldn't talk anymore, because basically it's a disease that was contracted from the apes and passed to the humans, and when a human gets it, they lose their speech. They can't speak anymore, but they know everything that's going on. I absolutely love the girl. I knew I was going to love the girl from the moment that I first saw her in that first trailer where Caesar kicked down the door. She was in there, then they took her with them. I absolutely knew from then I was going to love the girl. Sweet girl. Absolutely amazing. I've always loved Caesar all the way through, but I like him better and better each movie, especially in this third movie. He's always, you know, he doesn't play around and stuff. He's serious. He's serious about leading his apes. He's serious about being a leader, making sure everything is going how it should be. What else? The guy, I'm just calling him the villain because he was pretty much a villain. I'm just gonna call him a villain. And you know who I'm talking about, the bald dude who was shaving his head when it's ice cold outside. And I loved how he summed up all the three movies. What's happened that's led to this moment. You know, he was talking about how humankind he was talking about how it's ironic that humankind did this. Humankind put us at this point where we have this war against apes. And I just loved the whole 2 to 3 minute narrative backstory that he gave on all this, and how it's ironic that humans created this because we were trying to see advances we can make in Mother Nature, and then Mother Nature punished us for what we did. I absolutely loved that. And what I've really loved about this trilogy specifically is when you think about it. Okay, think of certain movies where a sequel comes out and then a third movie. They all have different plots, okay? And you don't have to, they all have different plots. This, Planet of the Apes, it's all one story. All three of the movies is one story. How, like, a movie comes out, then a sequel comes out. Well, it's not the same story as the first movie. For Planet of the Apes, all three movies have the same story. It's a story that has grown into 3 movies. The first movie is when the Planet of the Apes rose, and then the second movie continues right after the first movie, of how the humans think of this and everything, and then the third movie picks up right after the second movie with how war started. You know, all the movies is one big story that you have to see all the movies to get the complete story. I absolutely love how they did that. I don't know if many people realize that's exactly what they did, but I do, and that's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. It ended how I thought it would. I don't know if all the I don't think all the humans are dead. But I expected what had happened, except I thought it would be bigger. What I thought was how it was gonna end was that I thought it was gonna end with a planet of apes. Like every single human ever would be extinct. That's what I thought. But so it kind of happened like that because when the avalanche came and wiped everybody out, and everybody was shocked on that part. I was like that was just crazy. It wiped out all those dudes right after that. Just blew up all the dudes who were enslaving the apes. So all those people died, and I like how it shows that the apes. It shows in a way that apes are smarter than us because all the apes were able to climb up the trees and all the apes were able to survive. The humans, they were on the ground and they were just running. And all the snow from the avalanche came and completely killed them. The apes were advanced and smart enough to climb up the trees. So, in a way, it shows that in that category, at least, apes are smarter than us. I really like how they did that. And it sucked when Caesar died. And it was right at the end of the movie. It was right at the end. Everybody was walking up to him. And Caesar was just laying there dead, and then it ended. I expected it to end like that. All the apes are free and everything. And what I don't know is if there'll be any more, like spin-offs or any more sequels. But from what I took away from the ending is that it ended and on a good note. Yes, Caesar died, and it showed him die literally right at the end. But remember, he said, he told I can't remember the other ape's name, but he told that other ape that apes are strong together, and that without Caesar, they will still do great as a species. And so, even though Caesar died right at the end, it was a happy note because he knew he was going to die. He was okay with it, and he told that other ape, apes are strong together. You'll do fine without me. So, from what I took away from it, it was a happy ending. I just don't know if they plan to do any more sequels or maybe a spin-off or something. If they do, I'll be absolutely fine with it. But I think they've wrapped up the story well. So if they do decide to do that, I want it to be done well and done right. So I think that's everything I have to say. I've mentioned plot, characters, pretty much the standard stuff. Like I said, incredible film. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. There was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing I found wrong with it. It's just I don't give films 10 out of 10 unless it's a 10 out of 10. I feel this was a 9.5 out of 10. There was nothing wrong with it. That's just the rating I'm giving it. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed my review, well, let me know what you thought again. Links to my social media will be down below in the description box. Oh, and also, I think I might have already mentioned this, but I found nothing wrong with the CGI. There was no parts where I said, that looks a bit... I could tell that CGI a little bit. I never did any of that. That's how amazing the CGI was, just my personal opinion. And I absolutely loved the thing that they had. Apes. Strong. Together. You know what? That's even going to be my new outro. How about this? Mad. Strong. Together. Us. All of us as the Mad family. The Mad Squad. We're all strong together. And this is one of the most positive places on YouTube. And that just makes us even stronger. If you like that, put hashtag Mad Strong Together in the comments. I'm going to make that my new outro. Like I said, links to my social media will be down below in the description box. There are 2 like buttons. Make sure you fingerprint the button that has the thumb up. Share this video to anyone you feel would enjoy it. And ding on that subscribe button to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.